more second lag. Look at that. I'm not even on Facebook yet. Isn't that crazy? Bonkers. Bonker-donkers. Hi, Sue. Hi, Cheryl. Good morning, Brioni. Hi, Carol Ann. Hi, Laveda. Hi, Trees. How are you? There I am. Now I'm on there. Such a bad lag. You can't hear me? Why? Hello, hello. My volume's on because I can hear my icky voice through my phone. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Melinda. Hello. Hello. How are ya? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. You hear me? Carol Ann, you might need to go out and come back in. Thank you for sprinkling, Cheryl. Hi, Carol. My volume, I don't know why it's low. Can you hear me now? Do you guys remember on Saturday when I was doing the creative hour? Hi, Sandy Triplet, and my headset was crackling. And I had to come over here for a minute because it was really driving me nuts. Well, for whatever reason, when I am on my iPad, when I get off of my boom mic, because I use my boom for creative hour, and when I have to turn off my boom mic and come over to my iPad, my voice is already loud, but it's like so loud. So I turned the volume all the way down because I wasn't trying to, come through and bust anybody's eardrums. So, hi, Helena. Hi, Kaylee girl. How was the speech? Did you take video? Were you just sitting there like a proud mama? I bet you Kaylee girl was sitting there like, that's my sister. I bet you she was so proud. Huh? I already know. Ooh, Helena's got this cool little icon by her name. Aw, you're a subscriber to my channel, Helena. Thank you so much. I've never seen that icon before. It's a cool the little blue heart. Can you see if your live is running in Craft and Chaos? Oh, it sure isn't. Why isn't it? That is bonkers. Why did it do that? Huh. That's weird. Hi, Lucia. Thank you, Sue. Hi, everyone that is coming on. Of course, comments are moving for me. Aren't moving? They're on the screen. Look at the screen. They're on the screen for a minute anyways. This speech was Helena and Kaylee girl, the speech was incredible. Thank you, Helena, for sharing this speech. Wait, did you post it and I didn't see it? I never get notifications, y'all. I literally have to go to my homepage and start searching for things. It's aggravating. So something really funny happened earlier. I had just gotten out of the shower. I had no makeup on, which typically doesn't bother me if I don't have makeup on. But because of all the chemo and everything else, I literally have no eyebrows. So I don't care if I don't have makeup on, but I at least need my eyebrows on because it just looks weird, right? So Laurel calls me, or Laurel sends me a message because they had handed out the papers because I had sponsored Lindy Taterbuggin's class at Dina's event, and then they all got like a little like note from me on cardstock. It was really cute. Anyways, so I don't have a necklace on. Squirrel. So anyways, Laurel's like, "Oh, thank you," and she takes a picture of the paper and my little card. And so then she's like, "Oh, why don't you say hi to the girls?" And I was like, "Huh?" I literally just got out of the shower. I have no makeup on. And she's like, "That's okay. It's just the girls." And I'm like, "Huh?" And she's like, "Just say hi, Dina and Lindy." And I was like, "Okay." So she calls me on FaceTime. "Hi, Miss Edie. Thank you for spreading the blessings. Helena, thank you so much for the stars. Hi, Nancy." And anyways, Laurel ends up showing me to the whole room. Carol, thank you so much for the stars. I really appreciate it. It helps me so much, but y'all don't have to do that, Just you being here and supporting me means the most. Hi, Lori. So she shows me to Mr. T, to Taterbuggin, and Kenny, and I was like, okay, hi, hey, I don't have makeup on. It's all right. No eyebrows, that's fine. And literally she sends me to the whole room. Laurel, I know you're going to watch this. I love you. You're the bestest. And here's Laurel looking all beautiful and sophisticated as she always does. I feel like Laurel should be in a magazine. She's always like, and she's like, "Here, do you want to say hi to Terry Lightsey?" And some of the people are like, "Who's Terry Lightsey?" And she's like, "Oh, she sent us the paper and this and that." And they're like, "Hi." But literally, she's showing me to the whole room. And then Shelly Belly was there, so I got to say hi to Shelly Belly. And then finally, I got to say hi to Dina. But it was just so funny because here I am meeting people virtually that I have never seen before. And they're like, "Hi." But it was so cool seeing they're dressed up because Dina's event, most of you probably already know, but Dina's event is after Grease. And if y'all know, my all-time favorite movie is Grease. And so they're all dressed up looking all, snazzy and stuff. But I thought it was pretty cool. But yeah, it was just like, oh my gosh, she's showing me to everybody. What do you do? What do? You came into the world without makeup. You're gonna, it's all good. Showing what God gave me. Next time, say you are necky. I am necky. I always have a necklace on. Anyways, I have been working on something for a little bit of a collab with Taterbuggin that I wasn't allowed to show until she did the class. Y'all, I haven't made this live yet because I'm trying to make it live with different options. So Mr. T and Taterbuggin cut the cute little birdies. They cut the birdies. I didn't glue mine on yet. I really don't like how the messages come across on my iPad. On my Android tablet, I don't have to see that. It's very distracting. But anyways, here's the little branch, and look it. See all that crackle lacquer that's in there? I used the crackle, and then I used liquid acrylics to make it look like wood, and I used ochre, burnt sienna, and umber. So remember I was saying I had been playing with the crackle with the liquid acrylics. Look at that. Doesn't it look like real wood? So cool. So, and then the birdies has the Rosie Reverie, Rever. with the boy has Green Goblin and the girl has, what's the rose gold color for Sparks? Anyways, hey Nicole. So, and then I put some crowns, some his and her crowns on them from Totally Dazzled, obviously. So what I'm going to do, and then I thought that was kind of cute because you know how, like, you know, I don't know if y'all ever done it. I didn't do it, but you know, I see it in the movies, you know, like little lovebirds, they go and put their initials in the tree, which is not good to do to a tree, by the way. But anyways, so I thought about putting the little hearts there again. Also, butterfly spell. I should have known. I should have just said I should have just said, Cindy, what is the name of the rose gold in my store? See how she's got my back. Butterfly spell. So anyways, I put the little heart there, but so cute. Now, I wanted to keep it pretty simple. But what I'm going to do is when I list it in the store, I'm going to list it so, like, if you just want the paper and the, like, 3D gloss gel, you can get those too. If you just want the crackle and the paper, then you can get, so that way if you don't want to buy the entire kit, then you can just get portions of it. And then I also, just like I do for Yvetta's, I will also have Lindy's link in there to go buy the birdies. But aren't they cute little lovebirds? I don't know if they're supposed to be lovebirds, but I made them lovebirds. So that's going to be in the store. With all of the products, the birdies need to go be bought at Tater Buggin' Shop. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's these papers. And then the Crackle-Lackin' was the new Crackle, and then I showed you that stuff. All right, so I was trying to get the listing fixed, but it's doing really wacky things because I want to give it options, and then it's supposed to take away from the price, and it's like not doing that. So it was making me mad. So I just said, forget it. I'll do it afterwards. So anyways. But that's what Lindy is doing for the retreat right now. So, yeah. Oh, and then Kathy D is there. And so then Kathy D was in the restroom when Laura was showing me everywhere. So then Kathy D sent a picture holding my little card that I sent. And she's by Laurel, and she sent a picture. So then I sent the big picture back. I was like, okay, I have my face on now, and I was like saying hi. So, y'all, she got me. She got me. Okay, let me fix my little cushion. Try to put it backwards. Okay, so if you follow me on Telegram, you know that today is the farmer's dog named Bingo. He's not here, by the way. He went to go look at another car, as if the parking lot of cars we have here already. But maybe, and this car won't be as loud as the Corvette. So, anyways, he went to go look at another car to add to the collection of cars that are already here. That there aren't even enough people to drive all the cars. But bingo pachingo. So this will be, what did I drop? Why are you laughing at me? What did I drop? What did I drop? Because you're laughing at me. Oh no, not the Rosie Rev. Rosie Reverie. Where did it go? That paper's not taken out of stock. Sue will knock me out. Okay. Rosie Rev went on the floor. So, anyhow, I know, hi Phyllis. So we're just going to do a simple wood tray from the Hoblobs because y'all know I got to keep it simple when I do bingo, because even when it is simple, I forget that we're playing bingo. And then I forget to call a number for like 27 minutes. But this will be the last bingo of May. And then Troy and I will close up the envelopes that we have and send out your goodies for everybody who has won in May. We'll do that this weekend. Also, I wasn't here yesterday. We almost got all of the orders out. We only had 2 orders left, but then we got 2 more. So, thank the Lord above, because literally, y'all, it was so much, so much, so much. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are amazing. I know. Nick is something else. I don't know what to say. All right, let's turn these comments off. I think everybody said hello to everybody. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. So, hi, my Gail. Okay, that is straight on my desk. There we go. Okie dokie, artichoke. Where did my bingo card go that I always have over here? So, have you got the paint yet? Thanks. No, Vicky, I haven't. Whenever I order from Atlanta, it takes a minute to get here. Whenever I order from Prima, I get it in 2 days because they're in California. But whenever I order it from across yonder, it takes me a minute to get it. And y'all know how patient I am. Okay, so bingo pachingo. You have to have a card that either I have messaged you through Messenger from the old school very beginning, or you need to have a card that has been sent to you in your, those things, your orders. So you get a bingo pachingo card every time you order, and you have more chances to win. Today, we are going to play, I don't know, the first person who tells me what to play, that worked last time. So let me put the comments back on. So whoever tells me what game we're going to play is the first game of bingo, bingo, bingo we're going to play. What will be our first game to play today? Do, 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 do. Me too. Really? Y'all, it takes me at least 2 weeks to get it because they only ship it to me UPS, and it takes at least 2 weeks. Sometimes longer, never earlier. The first comment is Sue, bees only. So bees only. Hey girl, hey. Hi Lisa. So bees only. That was the first comment. Bees only. So that's all you need. All you need, Jelly Bean. All you need. Okay? Hi, Carol. So if you got your bingo pachingos cards out, I will take the comments off. You see how you guys can see all the comments from both sides? Sue's got quick fingers, though. You see that? She beat all y'all on the bookers. Okay. Now, what are we doing with this? Do, 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 do. You know, I kind of wanted to, actually. Y'all, we still haven't used this really pretty one, the lavender bush. And I thought that, hi, Mrs. King. Well, I know we got to paint it, silly goose. I know we got to paint it. But I was thinking that we need to tape this. Oh, I'm so glad they don't do it like that anymore. Scoochie, scoochie, your booty. Y'all, I am so glad that we are getting rid of these because I cannot tell you how many of these get ruined because it rolls out on itself. So if you have these tubes, you need to tape it because once it rolls on itself, it's over, Red Rover. Look at how pretty that would be. Oh, right smack in the middle, and then we can get the words. Oh, and look at that. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, no. Look it. Oh, that's exactly what I just said. Look it. That is exactly why, you guys, you have to tape these. You see that? All of that was lost. Good thing I know somebody who owns a store. But it's horrible, you guys. So if you do buy these tubes from me, and a lot of them are on sale, anything from 2022 and before are on sale. They're only $19.99. Please take them out and tape them, because it's bound to happen. I remember when Dina Ray was live and was showing the happy mail I sent her. It happened to her. It broke my heart. Y'all just seen that it happened to me. Look at that. We can put, oh, okay, we are definitely going to use this. Yeah, so just please, please, please. And I know it's like, oh, I don't want to tape it. Right? That's me talking to myself. I don't want to tape it. It'll be fine. But you see how easy that happens? And it will make you cry. It'll break your heart a little, because these are not cheap by any stretch. So, you know, paying $20 for one and you mess up one of the pages is not cool, right? Okay, we're definitely going to use this. All right, let's get the toilet bowl swishing and a swashing over here, because I think everybody who is going to be here is going to be here. So let's do this. And again, that one was called Lavender Bush, and it is one of the ones on sale. So all we need is the bees. All we need are the bees. So we only need the whites and B4. B4. So what I'm thinking, though, is do we want to just paint this white? If we're having these really pretty colors on there, we can get away with painting it B1. B1. Isn't it pretty, Mrs. King? It's just got, love it. Okay, and then y'all, keep an eye on the store, because there's more stuff coming. I just placed a humongous order, and new stuff is coming. And did I really need the new stuff? No, not really. But a customer asked me to find her something, and then I found it. But in order for me to get it, I had to place an order with a certain amount. B6. We've created a monster over here. Should we do a light pink? I feel like light pink is kind of my go-to, but I don't know. I just think like a light, like a Victorian color, kind of. Like a dusty, like the dusty pink or the dusty rose. No, not that. Hi, Ruth. B5, cherry blossom. Okay, pasta sauce. What's cherry blossom? Do I have cherry blossom? I have spring blossom, but that's the wrong color. Ooh, look at that. Wait, we could also do a lavender. Or a light powder blue. Do we have a light powder blue, y'all? B7. These I would knock way down. Too bright. Too bright. But that one of those would be the base color if we were going to use that. Hi, good looking. What you got cooking? Oh, let me guess. Do you want a phone case? No way. You want a phone case? I didn't. I can't believe it, Troy. What if we knocked down that color? So this is an Annie Sloan paint. Let's just play with some colors and see what happens. Okay. All right, Troy. So this was the color that Vicky asked me to bring into the store. It's a vintage blue. This is the color that we knocked way down for the cutting board that we did. Okay, let's play with the colors first. So we're going to we're going to need this, but excuse you. Did you just belch in my ear? We need only the white ones, Papa Boy. These ones. B10. B10. Ballet slippers. Oh! Okay, move it there. Ándale. Ballet slipper, y'all. That's the winner chicken dinner. Never mind. We're not knocking nothing. I forget about my Waverlys because they're in the cabinet. And the only cabinet that I use, the only Waverly I remember to use is because it's right here on my desk. Okay, let's get the toilet bowl swishing. Splish splash, I was taking a bath. B14. All right, we got to really mix these up, though. What are you doing with that? What are you doing with that smile? That's my paint tray. Oh, Lord, is today a paint day, y'all? I really hope it's not a paint day. Okay, I'm slowing down in between numbers because I'm sure some of y'all are pretty close. B12. Oh, thank you for bringing Rosie Rev back. All right, whatever's not mixed up, we will give it a little stir. Oof. Oh, that is going to be perfect. I love it. All right. And I don't have to waste a paint tray because I can just stick my brush right in there. If you guys didn't see, Would You Bin's having a sale. 50% off of the Posh Talk stencils and like 20% off of the appliques. You can click my link down below or click the little chain link. And then you can get to my Would You Bin link. You can't use my discount code and stack it when there's a sale. If you're buying an item that isn't on sale, then it'll work, but otherwise it will not. B3. Troy, can you first tell me what you're trying to paint? Here, take this brush. Can you first tell me what you're trying to paint? Because you're making me nervous. Hold on a minute, y'all. I'm trying to find a brush that's not going to make us be here forever. B8. B8. You guys are going to do it again. You all are going to bingo at the same time. B8. Sandy Hinkleman. Bingo Pachingo. Hit me with your numbers, Sandy. Told ya. I knew it was coming. Hit me with your numbers. Troy, you're way far away if you want paint. You have bingo on 3? What does that mean? What does it mean you have bingo on 3? 3 cards you have bingo on? Is that what you mean? Troy. So because this is a wood tray, it is soaking up the paint, but also you already know it's going to be lifting all the numbers. Number 3. Can you give me all of your numbers, Sandy, so we can verify and then we can have everybody clear their cards? I know, Mrs. King. It's perfect. What we're going to do is put our first coat down, and then we will knock down all of the wood fibers that are inevitably sticking up, and then we will come back and put on another quick coat. We're waiting for Sandy's numbers. As soon as we get them, I'll let you guys know, and then we can Okay, I will show the comments. I haven't seen it once. All I see is that you're saying something about something about 3, and Sue asking you to put your numbers in. There's the comments on the screen for all the current comments. Your comment hasn't come up. Perfect, son. You got a nice little setup now. Okay, Troy. Son, I'm not sure, hun. And what are you going to put it on? Okay, there they are. Finally. 5, 7, 3, 12, and 1. Winner, chicken dinner. All right, everybody, clear your cards. Sandy, please take a picture of your bingo and send it to me. Please make sure you take a picture of your bingo, y'all. If you just send me an empty card, I mean, I love it, but that doesn't help me. I need the actual card with you showing however you checked it off or whatever, you know, whatever way you do it. But if you just send me an empty card, then I mean, I'm trusting you, but it would be most helpful if you sent me the card with the bingo, with the app showing the numbers that were marked off. Hi, Carrie. What the heck was that? Sound like I amplified my voice. All right, since that is working, y'all go ahead and put in the next game that we play. Go ahead and put it in. The next game that we play. Okay, I'm giving you a thick Mama Jamma paint, so that way you can't come over here and smack me in the face with some paint. How you like them apples? You little cutie patootie. Here you go. Ha! It won't even come out. That's the wrong. That one doesn't even have the top off of it. There we go. This has the top off. There you are, my love. Okay. Now, can you please show me what you're gonna paint on? Because you don't have anything to paint on over there. Okay, let's see. So, no, you really should send a picture with the bingo wing. No, really, you should send a... Yeah, really, Sue. I'm serious. Regular bingo. We just played regular bingo. Is that what you guys mean? Just regular, like regular? Okay, that was the first one. Cindy says regular bingo. So regular bingo. 5 numbers in a row, up, down. Why do you already need a napkin? Okay. Here, let me give you some water. Oh, Jesus, Lord, have mercy. Troy, you're making me nervous, hon. So, you guys see, the first comment is right there. It says regular. That Cindy said regular. Bingo. So, let's take the comments off. Take Cindy's name off the screen. And here we go. The first number is N33. N33. B9. That's okay, Sandy. We got it. We got it. Eventually, we got it. That's really weird, though. Your comment wasn't coming up. That's really a book thing. I hope the YouTubers doesn't start acting like that with not putting comments up. I missed the middle of that there. N32. N32. Also, those of you who win bingo, and if you have won bingo in May, Can you make sure that you send me your email address so that way when I send your package, you will automatically get a tracking number? So that way you know to keep an eye out for it and we can figure out if it never makes it to you. Turns out we had at least one that I know of, that a package that didn't make it. ¿Qué pasa, sauce? ¿Qué donde? The dryer? Oh no, loco. You gotta bring it to mama to dry it because those get too hot, baby boy. Even the small one. And I don't want you to burn your fingers, baby. What are you looking for, Papas? Are you looking for something to paint? Are you looking for something to paint? Dame besitos. Are you looking for something to paint, to do your art on? Okay. Y'all, let me go get Troy something. Can you stay here with your friends? Oh, not my phone. Stay with your friends. I'm going to go get you something to paint. Okay. Here, baby. Hey, what are you doing? I said stay with your friends, not push buttons, loco. Okay, you got a big old canvas. You got a big old canvas. Go make some art. Y'all, what did he do? Made y'all crooked? I'm not playing bingo, but I think a good one would be double digits only. How do you do? How? Yes, I do have the transfer in the shop. I'm sorry. Yeah, and then, you know, you guys, you know how I'm so super impatient about all of these doggone Etsy orders that I have in. So I messaged one of them because I was like, excuse me, this shows that it's been at like pre-transit for like over a week. Turns out the package is lost. So now she has to remake the item and then she's going to send it to me. I'm like, oh my God. G49. She said to me, it's been happening a lot lately. And I'm like, yeah, I actually have a small business myself. And weird things have been happening around here. Here, baby boy, mommy gave you a really janky brush. Take this brush. Yeah, let me have this brush, because that's a big old honking brush for Troy. Okay, hold. You don't like that color, because you're not. See, Mom? I already know your game, and it's not funny. Okay? Huh, baby? So you can't trick me, Mom, and give me all of these paints that aren't working, huh? I mean, they're working. I just don't want you to splatter my face with them. Because although that would make Sue most happy, that would make Mommy a little stressed. Okay? All right. Can you go make a masterpiece with that? Yeah. Hi, Cynthia Diane. It was showing pre-transit, and I was like, golly, like, can you just take it to the post office already? Hi, Kathy. And turns out she took it to the post office, and they just never checked it in. B2. So, hi, Angela. Yeah, so now it was already taking a long time. Now it's going to take even longer because she did say, though, that after she made it, she would, like, express it to me, like express air or whatever. And I was like, no, that is just that. Look, do I want it? Yes. Is it your fault? No. And do you need to spend extra money just to send it to me? No, I'm not that kind of person. Okay, so we're just taking a 320 and we're just going to knock down those fibers, especially down here where we're going to put that transfer. You don't want it all bumpy, lumpy. So, and actually the crazy thing is that's not my only order that's been in pre-transit. So now I feel like I need to message the other Etsy shops and say the same thing, like, can you verify that you haven't taken this to the post office yet, because it's been in pre-transit for a few days. So I don't know what they're doing at the post office, y'all, but I've been sending a lot more stuff UPS. I mean, I always do it whatever's cheapest, and it just so happens that UPS has been cheaper. So hopefully it's, what am I doing with this? Hopefully it's better as far as the packages actually getting out to y'all. But coming in hot. Don't paint your face or your hands, honey. Hi, Kay. Hi, Valerie. I ordered from a seller on eBay, and 10 days after we received the item, they contacted us to say sorry for the delay. The post office never told. Oh my gosh. See? Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Let me try it for you. Look at that big old amount of paint right there. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of paint. Let me try to dry it for you. It's beautiful, Troy. We will put it in the next auction, and you can get $1 million. And so, like, here's the thing, right? There is no accountability whatsoever. And there you go, baby. And it's the craziest thing, because so now any orders over the little bitty $100 that they give you, you know, I actually don't think I'm going to repaint it again, y'all, because I don't mind the color of it right now. I insure it for more, because it's one thing to lose Happy Mail. Like, I'm heartbroken that Happy Mail gets lost, because then the people think that you're not sending them their prize. But to lose product from the store, holy heck, man. I know, son. I know. Okay? Mom knows that all you want is a phone case, son. Okay? I know, but you need to relax, Troy. All right? I got it. The package that we lost most, the last package that we lost that had 3 molds, 2 Primas, 1 DQ, plus transfers, paints, and stencils. Y'all, it made my heart skip a beat a couple of dozen times. Like, that was not cool. I know I showed them all that it was beautiful, honey. All right, so I'm pretty sure that is the connector to the other one. Y'all? ¿Qué dónde? What on earth? Okay, if you're done, put it in the sink. Y'all, where did the other transfer go? This is only one. Oh, it's in the drawer. Okay. Sheesh. I am Troy. Stop. I can't go fast. Yeah, it was awful. It was awful. And the fact that they don't let you claim the postage and it's their fault was mind-blowing to me. Okay, Troy, that's enough now. They won't refund you for the postage. They just refund you the minimum amount, which is the $100. So now any big orders that I ship, no way, Jose. I put extra insurance on there at no charge to the customer. That's just my peace of mind, because okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Because of the size of the tray, I think we're gonna do this in pieces. I think we're going to I don't know, you guys, should it go like that at the bottom, or should I do the whole thing? B4. G56. G56. I think what I'm going to do is cut all of these flowers out, and then we're going to arrange them. I think that's what we'll do. And then if we want to put some script down first, we could do that too. I think that's going to be the best way. I ordered prints from Justin and my mailman left them in the rain. That's, oh, I swear. 064. 064. Oh my goodness gracious. You added a masterpiece, honey. It's gorgeous. Now it's got metallics in it and everything. Everything. That's a lot of paint, my love. Okay, Pops. There you go. Mama needs to work, okay? Hi, Tina Roy. Yes, Kay, just regular bingo. Regular bingo. Okay, so we're just going to get this clump out first. I've had this transfer for a while, y'all. I know it's kind of hard to tell. I'm going to leave that because the tape is on there. And look at this one already wants to get away from me. No, 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 my friend. No, no, no. You already ruined some. So I'm going to do a couple of pieces because I know I'm going to take this part. Well, I'm going to take this part off down here. And this part off down here. Oh, he's washing. Honey, you don't have to wash the brushes. Please don't wash them, please. There's regular dishes in there. Oh, I don't like for the dishes in the paint. It really grosses me out, Troy. Pops, you don't have to wash it. Mommy can do it. Never mind. I can already... So I'm just going to cut out these flowers and then we can literally just arrange them and make them go however we want. Actually, that big one and this one is probably enough, but we'll just still cut. These scissors are sharp, y'all. I can't tell you how many times I've done this and like snipped my fingers. It's almost like when you have, when I'm cutting hair. I feel like we need a couple of those small clusters too. All right. We'll cut out this little group here and then we'll decide, well, we might want to just lay this in the middle, I'm thinking. The text, the script, to lay that in the middle. And then, oh, you washed the brush. You're the best. Thank you, honey. You want it back? Oh, wow, your whole hand is wet, babe. You want a brush guard? Check Troy out. Is that what you want, a brush guard? I've taught you well, kid. I have taught you well. All right, I think that's enough. That's probably more than enough. If anything, we might want the littles, but I think we've got enough. You want a brush guard? Here you go. Okay, pull it all the way up over the brushes. Hi, Olga. Thank you, honey. Look at him put a brush guard on it. Thank you, baby boy. All right. We have I-27. I-27. I-25. I-25. Yeah, I don't know. I'm weird about that. I don't like washing brushes. The dishes all have to be cleaned out of the sink. It grosses me out. Okay, so these, the orientation was like this. Not that it matters, but the orientation was like that. It is going to matter because I don't like the way that those couple of flowers are grouping. Oh, 63. Oh, 63. God bless America. This one doesn't want to play. Okay, okay. I say we start with that one. We just put that one down and then go with it. It's gorgeous, honey. But you're sticking your whole hand in it. G54. G54. Okay, honey. Is it done now? Is it done now? Hon, I'm never going to get this transfer on here. There you go. Okay, baby. There you go, babe. Okay. I think we should put this one on here, like so. And then... accountability. Oh my goodness, Troy. So those are going to be smaller. I was thinking about putting these on the outside, actually. On the outside. And then maybe we can cut apart some other ones. Okay. G53. Whoa. G53. Ouch. Okay. Pink one next to it. Why couldn't we? But does it belong that way like that? Oh, 73. You see why we don't do anything groundbreaking on these days? B1. Okay, Troy, stop. Do we care? I'm thinking too much about it. Just literally need to put it down. Okay, I think I'm going to start with, hold on. I think we're just going to stick some of this in the background. So I'm going to lay this one down first. And then I'm going to put flowers around it. Kind of like how it already was in the picture. Ugh. N37. And I don't even care if all of it gets down. I just want the script back there. Hold on a minute. Blah. I-18. I-18. I-17. You never have ends? Just a random question about the lost package. They can just vanish, so where do they go and why can't they actually get delivered? They still have addresses on them. I don't know. It's like I almost feel like G50. You know how like at the airports, if you leave your bags and then they're not claimed after a certain amount of time, the airports have big sales, right? And it's literally like all the stuff people had left over time, right? Because they haven't come and claimed them, yada, yada, yada. You can't tell me that these packages just poof, vanish. You can't tell me that. So we're going to use our burnishing pad and get all of that white off. And you also want to make sure there's no air underneath there. This is a polishing pad. What we're doing is burnishing. You always want to burnish. Doesn't matter if you have a polishing pad or not. But the polishing pad is amazing because it takes that little halo off. So I almost feel like, do the employees get them? Like, what happens? What happens? Okay, so again, I don't care that, I'm going to cut that off and we'll put it somewhere else. I don't care that this is going on top of the script. Because like I said, they don't, whenever you put in a claim, they don't let you claim anything other than $100, right? And it has to be the merchandise. It cannot be like taxes or shipping fees or anything like that. But I feel like there's like an underground sale or something that they have between the post offices because, speaking of, because you can't tell me that they just do nothing with these packages. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna love this. Can you imagine all the stuff that they get? And you know, sadly enough, people send cash through the mail. I don't know why, but I know that they do. I don't know. I just feel like they get it and something. We're not being told. Oh no, hi Phyllis, thank you for sprinkling. Oh no, they are absolutely saying. Oh well. It's like that one note that was attached to the empty box that somebody got. It's like, we strive to do our best and send out however many millions or whatever it said packages every day, and there will be a few that don't basically make it, but we're sorry. Oh, sookie now. I like it. I like it. What are you guys doing hanging out down here? Let's put you somewhere before you guys get stuck to something and then we can't use you. They do sell unclaimed mail packages online. See, how are they allowed to do that? Because they have to be addressed to somebody. How are they allowed to do that? Hi, my Ashley. Wait, let's go. Can we go it this way? Yeah, let's go that way. Uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. 061. 061. Okay. Hi, Mary Sharkey. I know. I was like, wow, that's funny seeing you over there. I-28. I-28. Okay, so now this little cha-ching, cha-ching. We need something that's going to be there. I know, son. I don't know who it was, but we'll figure it out when we're done. But I feel like this big Mama Jamma, like we need to cut it apart because y'all see the orientation. The flowers are, it's going to look funny if I put it there, no? I feel like I can take that. I feel like we could take that cluster out. Costco was a zoo. These transfers are from my store. Wait, did I want the purple? Y'all, did I want the purple and just not the cha-ching, cha-ching? This one is called Lavender Bush. It is gorgeous, y'all. Gorgeous. I've had it for a while now. I really do need my hand, but I'm trying to be a good girl and wear my brace, but it's about to get 86, y'all. I'm just saying, it's about to get 86. It's really hindering my fussy cutting maneuvers here. Because y'all know how much I love doing this in the first place. Cha-ching, cha-ching. All right, now it's stuck to my ring. Good coogly muggly. Okay. We are fixing to get some nasty storms in there. Just issued a... Oh my goodness. I-29. I-29, the ones that they paid out insurance on. Yeah, probably. But then there's no way for us to know that now, is there? How was I going to put that one, y'all? Like that? So that flower does need to come out. Okay, I can't take it, you guys. I can't. It's too stiff. I can't move. Oh, coogly muggly. We're going to leave that one because we're going to put that one. I like that connecting right there. Again, we don't care about it covering the script. All right, let's lose that one leaf. Okay, let's do this. Oh, 67. Oh, 67. Okay. Okay. All right. If those overlap a little bit, I'm not mad at that. And then that's going to go like that. That's going to go all the way to the edge. But we do not want that flower climbing up the edge because that's going to look funny, honey. Okay. And then... Yes, it's the point, but it hurts me to... I cannot move my hand. Like, I want to move it when I'm cutting. When I'm cutting the ting-tings. Alright. That's going to go right there. That's going to go right there. We will stick another flower here. Okay. We got this, y'all. We got this. Hold on a minute. Because you know what'll happen is I'll move it and I'll go, wasn't it supposed to go right there? You know what I'm saying? All right. B13. B13. Cha-ching. Oh, yes. See? Cut your transfers, y'all. Cut them. Cut them up. And then we also have more script. If we wanted to peek it out somewhere else, we could do that. Oh, I like it. Phyllis says, bingo, pachingo. Hit me with your numbers, Phyllis. Phyllis says, bingo. How many of you all asked your significant others whose name is Bingo? want to know, did anybody agree with Nick? Because guess who agreed with Nick? Trevor. They gang up on me, y'all. I'm sure if Troy could tell me he agreed with Uncle Nick, he would tell me he agreed with Uncle Nick too. They do me dirty, y'all. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Oi. Phyllis says B13, I28, N32, G50, and O64. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. What time is it? Ooh, we're making good time today. Clear your cards. Phyllis, please take a picture of your bingo, pachingo, and send it to me. We have time for one more game, y'all. Oh, my Lanta, y'all. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Clear your cards. Clear your cards. All right. Let me turn the comments on. One momento, uno momento. Turn the comments on. Comments are on. The first person who tells me what our last game of bingo is, well, that's what we'll do. What is fiber paper? Is it easy to work with? Miss Connie, the fiber paper is the stuff that you guys have been seeing me use. It's just like decoupage. You decoupage and it's easy, yes. Oh, Ashley with the quick finger says X, and K comes in right behind her with the X. Oh, Sandy Triplet says oh. How would you play an O? Oh, just the O's. I'm such a dummy. How would you play an O? Oh, sometimes I hurt my own brain. I know, son, and that's not what is outside. How would you play an O? Your mom is D-U-M-B. Dumba. 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 All right. We are playing the X. We are playing the X. Ready, ready, ready? Here we go. Our first number is 063. 063. We need some little bitties right there. But I kind of want to put... You big. You small. These were going to go on the outside, so we can't use that. Stop trying to grab that. That's trash. You're another gray one. We'll just put you right here because you're going to get lost in the sauce and come away from your sheet. I said sheet, y'all. I said sheet. I know you are shaming. You can walk over here and get your phone, local. Your second number is, I don't know, I-17. I-17. Comments off the screen. Hi, Joy. 067. 067. Oh, there. No, they're not big enough. It's not big enough. G47. G47. What are they only? Ah, look at that little baby. Look at the little baby. ¿Qué dónde? Lost in the sauce. Okay, well, we're going to take that little. So the blue here around this was because this was some of what I lost when they stuck together. So I'm just going to cut it out roughly so that way I don't lose the rest of this because we might want that script later, and then I'll tighten it up. You need an X. Diagonal. The X. Your diagonals. G56. G56. How now, brown cow? Are you too big for there too? Because you just can't be sticking in there for no reason. Man. Okay, we got to figure something out for this corner. All right. Now, I'm thinking like up here and like we don't need to go all the way around. So maybe like a little something in the corners only. There we go. I'm sorry, what was that again? What? What? What you talking about, Willis? Oh, 68. Oh, 68. We don't need that. B4. And I'm thinking, like, kind of just just like that. Like nothing like all up in the corner. So just kind of there. And then maybe if you behave properly, or should it be the same in the other corner? Like the same? Because we have the same over here. Same in the corners. I-19. Cindy, are you messing with me? I'm all scratching my head. I-19. We don't need that. B11. B11. This has got a little bit of a little something hanging from it. I left a little tiny bit of this stem. So let's connect that to the leaf a little bit. Take up some more of that room in the corner. Ouch! It attacked me. I-29. I-29. Okay. And then our little pinky gal. Just to take up a little bit more room in this space here, so it's not such a big open corner. Yes, same. It looks good that way. Yes, same. Now all is right in the world. No. Vicky, no. Vicky says no. Vicky, no what? No to the corners? Or I'm sorry, you just said no. Has anyone bought DOS air clay from Hobby Lobby and you get it home and it's hard as a rock? Oh boy. I don't use DOS, I don't know. G51. G51. I don't know. Oh, Troy, please don't do that. Hi, Terry. Okay, I like it like that. I'm not sure what the no. I think I don't know. She said no, but I'm not quite sure, and I don't see a response yet. So just going to go with it. And we're going to push that way. Oh no, please don't put my voice on there, Troy. Please don't. Oh, 64. Oh, 64. Just making sure that all of these little offcuts aren't like little flowers that are going to get away. Hi, Miss Donna Sue. All right. Butter. Turn the other corner so leaves are going up. Like that. That's gonna... What? I can't. Hold on. Let me cut the excess off and then I'll turn it. G53. G53. Okay, now do what? If I turn it, I don't think so. Turn it like this. Then the flower is gonna stick out, isn't it? Or no? And I almost have to... I don't know. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm going to tell you what's bothering me about turning it this way is I feel like if I am turning it this way, don't the leaves have to match then? Like they have to be at the same height? And then it looks weird because it's not pushed up into the corner. So then if I push it up into the corner, then that leaf is really high. But if I do it like this, then it looks a little bit more... Oh, 71. You know what I mean? I feel if I put it like this, then it's more intentional to the corner and not trying to be matchy like with placement. So like this, or no, the other way. This way, B14. You like it this way, Kay? B14. B3. B3. Why are my hands looking like that? Got white dust on them. Look weird. Yes, this way. Okay. 074. $2.74. Onyx, relax. X, the X. I-22. See, I like that. Yeah, I like it. I-22. So once again, remember, if you have bingoed in the month of May, please make sure that you go back and send me your email address. So that way I can send you a tracking number to your package. So if you have, please just don't assume that I have it, because I don't know. I might have it in the stores. But not what I don't want to have to toggle back and forth between my personal stuff and the store stuff. So if you could please make sure that I have your email address, because the way stuff has been going with the packages lately, I can't be sending out stuff and it's not getting to its destination. So please make sure you send me your email. I like it. I like that, y'all. Terry, you teach good, girl. Aw, thanks. Now, doggone it, I think this is going to be too big, but how cute would that have looked? Oh, my pooper scoopers, y'all. Pooper scoopers. All right. I just realized that was probably too big. Let's put some varnish on here. I really like our little cut and paste. I think it turned out really pretty. I mean, we really hacked up that that transfer, but we made it fit our tray, and look at all of the yummy stuff we still have left. So I'm not going to do anything with those right now, because I do need to tape a lot of those, because even the little ones need to be taped. Hey, wait a minute. Hold on. We need to get some no-grow. Unless we just give, like, the corners a little peeky-boo. Peeky-boo-you. That would have to probably go that way in order to fit. Which would look really strange. Okay. Oh my God, Tina, I have no idea. Well, yes, I will say yes. I always send stuff out for DQ. You've won a couple of times though, so I don't know. Yeah. Okay, let's put some. So this is my bear. Which will change the whole game, because as soon as we put this on, it's going to make it even prettier than it already is. I've seen somebody ask if I was going to resin this. I'm not sure. I might. I don't really see this being used though for like food as much as it's like kind of like a, I don't know. G58. I don't know, maybe. G58. All right. Something is in that corner. I don't know what, but not cool. G52. G52. B15. B15. I did not see it, Kathy. B15. I don't see a question from Kathy, do I? When you burnish, where does the halo go? It goes away, Kathy. That's the so when you, okay, there's two parts to your question. Burnishing is just rubbing. Okay, that's just the process of rubbing it down. So you could rub it with anything. You can take this and rub it, you know, the plastic. I've seen people use like put their hand in a sandwich bag or something, you know, like that to burnish it down. The polishing pad, which is this, gets rid of that little halo, that little rim that goes around the transfer. So it makes it go away so that you don't see that little, it's like a matte cloud that is around each transfer. And it's really noticeable when you put it on a dark background. When it's light like this, you can still see it. Actually, you could really see it with the gray letters, even though this is a lighter pink. But if you were to do it like on a black, do it on black paint, for instance, you would see that little halo that goes around the entire transfer. So the polishing pad just takes that away. It helps take most of that away, and then when you seal it, it's all gone. So burnishing doesn't necessarily take the halo away, because burnishing is just the act of like making sure when you're rubbing it down. Yes, all of the other crafters just use the wrapper. You're the first I've seen use a pad. I just ordered one from you. Yeah, a lot of the times people don't even realize that there's a polishing pad to get rid of the halo. A lot of the furniture crafters know about the polishing pad, but I find that a lot of like the people who do smalls, you know, just little stuff, they don't really know about the polishing pad. Just like a lot of people didn't know that, you know, there's an actual transfer tool for redesign, and the notches, what the notches on the transfer tool are for. So Can you guys see what's happening? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Something that happens when you put the varnish on. Just gorgeous. And we haven't even antiqued it up or anything yet. Oh, guacamole. G55. G55. But that's the really cool thing about crafting and watching the different crafters is learning new techniques, picking up what someone's doing and altering it to the way that you craft and making it work for you, or, you know. I don't feel like any one person knows everything. And I feel like you're always learning. And I think that's the really cool thing. That's why I really love like Creative Hour. I love being able to have such a, small intimate setting like that with the creator and watching them work and being able to talk to them, and I think it's really cool. See how people do things. It's a pet peeve of mine for somebody to say, like, the only way to do something is this way. I'm like, okay, well, I mean, I guess. You feel how you feel. Do you have the polishing pads in your store? Yes, I do. They come in a 2-pack. They come in a 2-pack. Because look, y'all, I'm going to tell you, if I can reach one, I'll grab it. The polishing pads don't last forever, okay? I mean, they last a long time. I-21. However, let me show you why I'm laughing. So there's actually, I sell them in a 2-pack. So you get 2, right, in each pack. You see how nice and thick and fluffy they are? So there's 2 of them in there. So when they start to get thin, it's time to replace it. Okay? But I use my stuff to the end. Plus, when I take something out of inventory, Sue is ready to wring my neck. And the last time I took one of these out of inventory, I don't even know where I put it. So we found Old Faithful. Hi, my Laurel. Bingo Pachingo, Val Marie. Hit me with your numbers, Val Marie. Thank you, Mrs. King. Sorry, Sue. Hit me with your numbers, Val Marie. I will put your numbers up on the screen. Love that you're such detailed and you take your time with your projects. Aw, thank you so very much. Laurel, are you having a blast? I told everybody, Laurel, that I got to say hi to everybody without my eyebrows on. Isn't it pretty, y'all? Oh my goodness. Val Marie does not have bingo. She's asking. Oh, she doesn't have bingo. Well, she said bingo, didn't she? Yeah, she said bingo. Oh, how does it work? Okay, never mind. She doesn't have bingo. Sorry. B9. So, Val Marie, if you message me, or you are actually on YouTube. So if you email me, I will email you a bingo card. You get one complimentary card, and then every time you order from my store, you get a card. So then you have multiple chances to win. It's such a fun day. We finished in chill. Ah, that's awesome. I swear, I want to go one of these times. I want to go. It warms my heart when you guys purchase something from me, because I'm always like, why does anybody want something that I've made? Like, and I think that's why I'm so picky about my stuff, because I feel like people are going to look at it and be like, oh God, this does not look like it does on camera. Oh, 70. Oh, 70. So that's my biggest fear, is that somebody's going to get something that I have made and been like, ugh. So that's why I'm so picky about stuff, and I want it to look the best that it can, because it would really, really break my heart if somebody got something and was like, really? You know what I mean? Thank you, Laurel. I-23. I-23. So when someone like Mrs. King actually purchases things from me on more than one occasion, I'm like, aw, she likes my stuff. She really does. It's not because she just feels sorry for me. Oh, 66. Oh, 66. I remember the first auction I had, I was like, ugh. I thought I was going to really toss my cookies. And then for the next week later, anytime someone who purchased something messaged me, I was like, oh God, they're going to say that it's horrible and they want their money back. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And it would take me at least a good few minutes before I even opened the message to see what they wanted. And most of the time it was to say, oh, I got my thing, I love it, thank you. But yeah, every single time and even to this day, every time I receive a message after an auction, I'm just like, oh God, what now? What now? Excuse me, all your thanks, Kathy. Girl, I always look forward to your auctions, and I love my Terry originals. Aw, you're the best, Mrs. King. When the glue pokies come in, I will have a good order for you. The glue pokies are on their way. I can't wait for the glue pokies, y'all. So if you have not heard, my friend Nicole that does all of my MDFs and makes my pokey tools, she is making us glue pokies, y'all. So we don't lose these dumb little pins anymore. She's making us pokey tools for our glue. So yes, please. And they are so stinking cute. So stinking cute. Okay, Laurel, catch you later. And y'all, I got to tell you a funny story. So when she told me, 69, when she told me that the glue pokey tools were ready, I was like, oh my God, okay. And so because you remember, they're all handmade, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna order all the stuff that I need plus the tools, okay, plus the glue stoppers. And she didn't answer me, but I was saying, like, how many do you have? So I can order. Like, do you have at least 10 of each color? And she didn't answer me. So I was like, well, I'm just going to put the order through, and I guess she'll kill me later if she wants to. Little did I know, I put the order through, and yeah, she didn't have 10 of each color. So she was like, really? I'm like, sorry, I tried to message you, but you didn't message me back right away. Oopsie doopsie. I love you. And she's like, yeah, okay, now I guess I'm going to be making some more glue toppers. Well, little does she know, the pink pokey tools, I think, are out of stock. So now I need to order more pokey tools because I think we only have like a couple of each color left. I love her. I love you, Nicole, if you're watching. From the mixed palette, I-28. You guys get the raw, you get the Nicoles confused. I-28. G57. She didn't answer me back, Sue. Oh, Mrs. King, you need a pokey tool. I use my pokey tool for everything. You guys, I have had my original pokey tool wherever it went, because that's my road dog. I use that for everything. I have had that original pokey tool for, I guess, at least 4 years now. And that thing's it opens cans. It opens my glues. It like picks things. It is my road dog. That is my work horse, my pokey tool. It's sharp enough that I use it for everything. Look I even have another one on my desk that I haven't even opened yet. And I have 3 wherever my road dog is around here that I already have. I love me my pokey tools. You like your pink pokey tool? I'm telling you, they just come in handy for everything. Oh, 62. Hey, Sue, I told her, I said, girl, if you want me to be a retailer of yours, you have to know I have a spending problem. I buy, which is good for you. Not so good for me sometimes, but good for you. So she knew what she was getting into dealing with me. Oh, 65. Plus her daughter's been helping her. She has no choice. I need pokey tools. I need glue toppers. I-20. I-20. I-18. I-18. B-8. B-8. So basically when we come back on Monday, I will probably, I don't know, I don't really think this one needs a whole lot. I think I like it like this. I might add a couple of these little bitty flowers just to maybe the outside, not a whole lot of something, you know. Can we buy the pokey tools? Yes, the pokey tools have been in my store, sweet gal. They're in my store, my dear. They come like this. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, says Cindy. Hit me with your number, Cindy. I have blue. I have purple. I don't know if I think I still have one pink. I don't know. They're all there. You just pick the one you want. But yeah, I have to tell her that we need more pokey tools. So anyways, what I was saying about this is I am just going to go in and then I am going to, you know, I've got to antique it up, y'all. So I'm going to use my antiquing paste. Don't forget, I am having an auction on June 8th. June 8th. I believe it's a Sunday, June 8th. And so these big boys that have been sitting back here waiting, you know, the clock, y'all look at the crown is on downtown Julie Brown. Isn't that beautiful, y'all? I can clean it now. I didn't want to clean it until that set with the heavy body gel, but it's on now. But all of this other stuff it's gone. It's got to go. The you know, the big what do you call it? The Lazy Susan that humongous big Mama Jamma tray with the resin. All of that stuff has got to go. I need my sink back. B3, B15, I20, G55, G51, O66, and O71. Winner, chicken dinner. See, that's why I don't close up the boxes, because Cindy has 2 wins in May. Congratulations, Cindy. My brother swiped mine from, so I was happy that you started to carry the PokeTools. Your brother swiped your PokeTool? That would be war. But I'm telling you, the PokeTools are so stinking sharp, right? They're so sharp that I use them for everything. Everything. And I use it to open my glues, but now we're going to have stoppers that are going to be so pretty like this. Oh my gosh. You guys, she does make every single one of these by hand. So, you know, she's the best. She's the best. Somebody just bought a pink PokeTool. Can you show the jewelry box? I never seen it finish. What jewelry box? I haven't done the jewelry box. I haven't done the jewelry box. This LV jewelry box will be finished for the auction. That one it just needs the hardware on it. But is this the one you're talking about? I don't think this is the one you're talking about. You haven't been here long enough for this one, I don't think. This is the LV jewelry box. The one where the inside is all painted, but it needs the hardware on there. Because remember, I'm putting feeties and stuff on there. Oh, I have so much to do before the next auction. Anyways, alrighty, y'all. Tomorrow is Nicole's Recycled Treasures on tomorrow for creative hours. So 3 o'clock Eastern, 12 o'clock Pacific. I know that I have one more order in the system that is an older order. That will go out tomorrow morning. All the rest of them are gone, and then we're caught up, so that won't happen anymore. Oh, you only needed one more? I'm sorry. I've been watching you. Oh, Kathy, I didn't know that. I thought you were new. How cool. You just didn't chat as much then before. Alrighty, everybody. So I shall see you guys tomorrow. He found it helpful for his 3D resin printers. Oh, I would have wrung his neck. I will see you tomorrow on DQ's Creative Hour. Mark your calendars for June 8th, but also mark your calendars for the 21st, because y'all, we're doing fun things on the 21st for the store. We're gonna have an event for the store. I'm super excited, so blessed. You guys keep blessing us over and over again, and we really appreciate it. But yeah, so I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend. I will see you back here Monday, same time, same place, if I don't see you tomorrow on DQ. Talk to you later. Bye.